here for the ISF Foundation event. What made you want to come out tonight?
I think the work that ISF does and Ian does is amazing, and he's so passionate about it, and works so hard, and he inspires people to do the same, and I definitely wanted to lend a hand and support.
And this is encouraging young people to go green. What is a tip you have for young people out there?
You know what? I always turn off all the lights in my house whenever I leave. I try not to use the air conditioning or heating when I don't have to, and I always turn off the water, make sure the taps aren't running. And I think, in Australia particularly, we had a drought problem as well, and so conserving water and energy, and I definitely try to participate in that, and I think every young person should, because it's going to be a problem for our children and children's children, and if we don't, so. Yeah.
And a lot of girls are envious of you because you do get to work so closely with Ian. What is something about him that we might not know?
He's a really good kisser. Yep, that's what I think everyone would like to know. Amazing, wonderful kisser.
Talk about this last episode. That last scene is like, oh my gosh, you going into the cave and saying you're your mother and everything. How is that going to play out the rest of the season?
I think obviously Esther has some motives, and she wants her children dead, and you're going to see her going about trying to achieve that, and it's going to be fun. It's going to be interesting.
So is it really Esther? Is it Rebekah? Is it both of you?
You'll have to watch. I'm not going to give that away.
Honestly, that was one of the biggest twists. There's always big twists. What is the one that you've read in your scripts that you're just like, oh my gosh, I can't believe this happened from the past?
That was a big one, being possessed by Esther. I do that every episode, there's always, they're so well written that every single time we sit at the table read, I can't believe what happens there. But definitely the biggest twists are coming at the end, and I think people are going to be really excited to see them, and it's game changer for sure.
We're going to be left with another season cliffhanger at the very end where we're going to have to sit and wait.
Look, I think there's going to be a resolution to whatever you discover, but there's also, you're definitely going to want more. So it's great.
And your character is kind of like really similar to Damon. Is that why you think they get along so well?
So I think they sort of are like magnets, and they, as much as they pretend that they don't like each other, or they really connect, I think, and that's what's so fun, and it's great working with Ian because he's such a collaborative actor, and I think we have some great chemistry, so it's really fun.
And what's one hint you can give us that we can look forward to in these final episodes of the season?
One hint: cute boys, lots of man candy.
So where are we going? Where's Rebekah going on this? What's her story?
I think there's going to be, I don't want to give away too much, but she definitely
go ahead.
Sure. I think I'll lose my job if I do that. No, she likes to stir the pot a little, and I think a lot of, Rebekah's going to be the catalyst for a lot of major changes in Mystic Falls, and she also, the family, tension between her and Klaus and her mother, who we just saw in the last episode, there's going to be a development of that, and it's definitely going to be interesting. It's not going to be a quiet for Rebekah or any of her family members. So.
Is the season 3 finale going to be kind of the biggest twist
Heck
so
yeah,
far?
it is.
So is it gonna answer questions, or is it gonna kind of leave everybody hanging, wanting more?
You know what? I think it's definitely gonna leave people hanging, but there'll be a resolution at the end of it, so you'll know what's happened, but you're just gonna be desperate to see more the consequences.
Okay, so any hints on if we'll see some of the originals in season 4?
I hope so. That would be great. I don't know if we're lucky. If I'm lucky, I think perhaps we might.
Where would you like to see your character go?
I'd like to see her develop some human relationships and friends, and maybe move away from the original sort of bad girl image, and I think she really wants to stay in Mystic Falls, and she's lonely, and she has been for a long time, so I'd like to see a little more of a good girl side from Rebekah.
Okay.